Okay, we're going to create a title for our introductory video, a sign that shows at the beginning, kind of like a title page, and it'll also show at the end of your introductory video. So when the viewer watches, they're going to see a big sign, like a title page, before they see you. And we're going to, in this video tutorial, I'm using Pixlr. So I'm going to launch the web app. And you guys already know how to access that, Pixlr. And the size I want is 1280 wide by 720 high. I'm going to create a new image. And so I'll give it a name. I'm going to call it intro video. And I'm going to put my own name on it just to help find it. It defaults to 800 pixels wide by 600 high. We want 1280 wide by 720 high. They call it a movie 720, and 720 indicates the height. But when you click that, you get automatically 1280 by 720. We don't want a transparent background on our initial titles. So now here's my background. Obviously, I can use a fancy background. I use the gradients, like a radial. I can customize all these. We've used all these before. That looks pretty nice, but it can get kind of too busy. So I'm going to do the Control Z, or I can just do a new layer, delete the layer. You have delete layer, add new layer here. Okay, so but for me, I think I'm just going to have a color. So I'm going to do the Paint Can Fill tool, pick a color. I like blue, so I'm going to do a dark blue, click OK, fill that dark blue. Now, when I add my text, I definitely want to add a new layer. So I'm going to either click here, new layer, or up here, add new layer. Then use my text tool. Click somewhere at the top. Maybe say welcome to my Steam website. I put my name, a lot of typos here, sorry. J. Los Osos Middle School. And I want to put the date on here, spring 2016. Okay, make a bold. Obviously, I want a different color than my a different color than my background, otherwise I won't even see it, obviously. Make it larger, make it centered, bold. That looks decent enough for the purpose of this video tutorial. If I want to move it now, I'm going to click on the Select and Move tool. Looks like that's too big. So I can maybe bring the size down a little bit. I just clicked the T tool and double clicked. So it fits. Or put something on a new line. Then I can have it a little bit bigger. So I won't play with that too much, but if you need to go back and edit, you can. Okay, something like that would be fine. If I want to add more things, I would add layers, like add little pictures here. We have layer, open image as layer. If you want to bring in another image, make sure you shrink the image before you bring it in. You have that image size tool. You can open it up in Pixlr, shrink the image, and then open image as layer. In Sumo Paint, that was import. So now what we're going to do here, I'm going to add a little drop shadow. I clicked right here for the drop shadow and click OK. All right, so then I have some other tools that you can kind of explore with. Some other opacity settings and whatnot. So I think that looks pretty decent. If I want more or less of the drop shadow, I can customize it. So put the distance further. You can kind of see it moving in the background. I can even have the shadow be a different color. Okay, that probably looks pretty terrible, but we won't spend a whole lot of time on that. Maybe gray. Black's probably the best color for this. So anyway, notice the shadow's too far away, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'll just fix that really quickly, and then because we're just about done here. That looks much better. Then just simply save this. Save it. If it's not transparent, you can do JPEG. If you have something transparent, it needs to be PNG. I like just using PNG. Save it to your P drive, and then you can import it into WeVideo or what. Turn it on Google Classroom as well. This is going to appear at the beginning of my intro video and at the end.